lots of fun.
And we feel fantastic, don't we, Dad?
They do fantastic. Now, come on down to West End Central Police Station. Sergeant's waiting for you.
Come on, Dad. Why don't you say something?
I've nothing to say, madam.
Oh, say something, Hubert. Hubert, my dad's name is Hubert.
My name's Bill, by the way, hey?
Dr. Hubert, we've got so much to learn about each other, haven't we, Dad?
Yes.
Hubert,
Oh, yes, can't you see how happy the girl is?
happy's just not the word.
You want her to be happy, don't you? I mean, look at the pair of them and look at Leslie anyway. Hello, hello.
Who's your lady friend? Who's the lady girl by your side?
Hello, order a taxi for Dr. Bonnie immediately. Yes, look, I'm sure you it's all for the best.
Who's best?
Well, Leslie's, of course. You don't want to have a relapse, do you?
Relapse?
It's all right.
Yes. Hello, no, we can't wait 2 minutes for one. If you can't get a taxi, then go in an ambulance.
Why should I have a relapse? There isn't anything else I should know, is there, Dad?
No, I think that's enough for one day, yeah?
Look, if you're worried about you and Mom and past,
No, it's more about me, your mum, and the future.
Dr. Bonnie is taking me out of recession to wait for the taxi.
I've got so much to learn about you. I want to know so much about the family. I feel like a book with the first pages missing.
But what the first couple of pages are always very dreary.
I mean, I've got a whole new set of grandparents, haven't I?
Yes, Dr. Bonnie will tell you all about them. Off you go.
Leslie, darling. Cousins all over the place.
Very distant ones, I assure you. Goodbye, everyone.
You see how much this means to me. Cousins, I've got their genes.
You will have them cleaned and sent back.
I want you both to know I'm married together now. Truly, blissfully happy.
There you are. We're all happy.
I'm not happy, eh? I'm sharing my room with all these people, eh?
Good.
David, what's happening up here?
Nothing. It's been a very quiet.
St. Vincent fell out of the window.
Oh, yes, that.
And your lecture's starting in 15 minutes.
Yes, I'm on my way. Look, just go goodbye to everyone.
I hope the Gavin piles clear up, Vicar.
Haven't they found your father yet?
I am.
Oh, that's a relief.
But she can't tell you who it is.
Is he going to look after you?
I am.
But you can't tell me who it is.
No one can.
I can! It's him! It's him! You get a prize,
Oh, yes, you'll get a prize, all right.
Just a minute. Dr. Bonnie is your father.
I didn't say anything, but look at the profile.
There's a perfectly simple explanation, Ruby. Look, just take everyone to the police station, please.
Police?
Don't even ask.
Well, take her in the basket with you.
I beg your pardon. Hey, don't talk to my mum like that.
I talked to your mum. I thought your mum was hit by a number 34 bus.
Hello.
Who's your lady friend? Who's the little girl behind your side?
Next. You're going in now.
Are you ready?
Are you sure, Hubert?
Yes, the sergeant's waiting for us.
What's been happening since I was up here last?
The vicar will have an explanation for it.
Hubert?
Don't ask me, ask the vicar.
Only one thing that causes me, the 34 bus. It doesn't go to Campbellstown.
Come on, Dad, slow coach, don't hang about.
Leslie, don't be cheeky to your father.
I thought Leslie was the dog.
It doesn't matter, Rosemary.
Fancy the girl having the same name as me, Leslie.
Come on, Rosemary.
No, just a minute. Is your name Mr. Leslie?
Oh yes, I hang on to that, you know. But my friends call me Phil. Do you know why?
No.
My name.
Come on,
But
Rosemary.
just a minute now. Is that funny woman in red married to this gentleman?
Yes,
What funny woman in red?
Mrs.
The
Leslie.
lady you just left?
Was that the wife?
Well, she was visiting you this morning.
Was she? I thought she left me years ago.
She came back to apologize. Come on, Rosemary.
But
carefully, I can assure you.
Oh, I must say, the little woman is wearing extremely well.
Well, darling, you see now.
Yes, darling, good luck.
What the devil are you doing back here? Is it bad news? The suspense is killing me. Is it about your daughter? You'll have to tell Sir Willoughby Drake I'll be another 3 minutes.
Really, David?
Look, Hubert is my oldest and dearest friend, and he has a problem.
But they'll be waiting for you.
I know.
What will I say to that man, Drake?
Oh, tell him the Spaniards are coming.
As good as anything else. Hubert, you're supposed to be at West End Central Police Station.
Leslie.
Well, what about her?
We were all just getting into the ambulance when she was grabbed by that police sergeant.
Well, he's supposed to be in the police station too.
He was just coming out of the hospital when he saw Leslie and Matron up on the window ledge.
Oh no.
According to the sergeant, Leslie's about to be charged with attempted murder or attempted suicide or both.
Look, just so long as you get her out of this hospital and down to that police station.
She's being held at the security office until the sergeant can question Matron.
Matron!
Yes. He's waiting for her to come out of casualty so she can make a statement. She's suffering from concussion and her arm's in a sling.
But she won't feel like helping Leslie, I can tell you that.
What about me? Leslie's down there telling everybody that I'm a long-lost daddy.
Oh, shut up.
And it'll be all over the hospital that I fathered an illegitimate daughter.
Just be grateful they think you can father anything. You've got to make sure that Matron is not questioned by that police sergeant.
But how do we do that?
I don't know. I'm waiting for inspiration to strike.
Right, let's get cracking with it.
I think it's struck.
I mean, this business Matron's thrown me all out of gear. She's going to play the part of the heroine, so I have to step in.
I say, this isn't my wife, is it, eh?
No.
I'm looking for someone to play the part of the dead body now.
You can have him in a minute. Conley, old chap.
Yes, sir.
How would you like to do Dr. Bonnie an enormous favor
Well, actually, I'm a little bit rushed at the moment.
and earn yourself 200 pounds?
Well, not all that rushed, actually.
You like dressing up, don't you?
No, I do fancy I'm pretty good at it.
Pretty good. You're marvelous, especially female parts.
Oh, well, I have known to fool some of the people some of the time.
It won't work.
Hubert, necessity is the mother of invention. Do you know where you can get hold of a matron's outfit?
Matron's outfit? In the laundry, I suppose. Oh, are you thinking of introducing me as some sort of matron in the melodrama?
Yes.
Well, and for this, you'll pay me 200 quid.
Plus a bonus if you pull it off. Yeah. Look, I'll see you at the laundry in half a minute.
What terrific!
You can't ask him to impersonate Matron.
Look, Conley's got decidedly feminine features.
Yes, and decidedly male fixtures.
I must say, it's very good of you to put on this entertainment for the wife and me, eh?
Hello, security. Dr. Northburg here. You have a police sergeant down there. Would you ask him to come up to the doctor's common room? We've arranged for Matron to be here for questioning.
Oh no, we're in enough trouble already.
Yes, tell him he's nice and quiet and he can relax over a Christmas tree. You ring casualty and get them to keep Matron there for as long as possible.
Look, if my mother hears about this, it'll kill her.
Nothing else has managed to do her in so far. I'm going to laundry. I'll fill Conley in and send him along. Good luck, Hubert.
Good luck. What do I have to do?
Well, you've got to make sure that nothing goes wrong, for heaven's sake.
But I'm not going to be here.
You're Leslie's father. Look, when Conley says he was on the ledge for a bit of Christmas fun, agree with him.
But Dr. Connolly wasn't on the window ledge.
He's going to be the matron, you damn fool.
Mortimer,
Master Willoughby.
I'm waiting to introduce you, Doctor.
We have 5 minutes yet, sir.
Get out there.
Yes, I just have to call in at the laundry on my way.
Much more of this, and we're all going to pay a visit to the laundry.
I say, this is great fun, isn't it, eh?
Hello?
Hello, who's your lady friend? Who's the name of Bernie Meyer? Slide!
Hello? Hello, is that casualty? Dr. Bonnie here. Look, matron down there. Good. Right, I want you to keep her there. Right, don't let her go. Give her every available test. Yes, bowels, urine, blood, heart, the lot. Be thorough. Take your time. Bye.
Oh, come in, whoever you are.
Well, I was expecting to find matron here.
Oh, she'll be along in a minute.
And I think maybe you should get back to that daughter of yours, Dr. Wadding.
Oh, why is Leslie playing up again?
Well, her mother is coping as best she can, but this could be a serious business that your girl is in now.
Oh, no, I think it's all a misunderstanding, Sergeant.
Well, we'll see what your matron has to say about that.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about matron if I were you.
Apart from her features, of course.
You must excuse Mr. Leslie. He's one of our long-term patients. Wouldn't you like to go back to your ward, Mr. Leslie?
Oh, no, I must prefer it here. The only problem is my wife turned up unexpectedly.
Did she?
Yes, and they don't have a double bed for us.
We'll sort that out, Mr. Leslie.
You took her out through there.
Who did?
Oh, they're daft, these doctor. You just took my wife. You took her out through there, you did.
Oh, Mrs. Leslie.
Well, when you're finished with her, will you send her back up? She looks a really good dick to me.
We'll sort all that out, Mr. Leslie. Right. As I was saying, Sergeant.
Excuse me, Doctor. Is the lady waiting downstairs married to this gentleman?
I think so, yes.
Because I assumed that because you and the lady are the girl's parents. I mean, you are the girl's father, aren't you?
Yes.
Therefore, this gentleman must be the girl's stepfather.
Yes, but I wouldn't worry him about that now.
Well, he certainly got himself an attractive young lady wife.
Yes, hasn't he?
You've done very well for yourself, sir.
Yes, I started off at 16, behind the counter, you know.
You'll have to excuse Mr. Leslie. That's what comes of being married to a younger woman.
Well, I thought it made you go blind. Well, I must say, the goings on in St. Andrews here have got Coronation Street beat.
Yes, relations in this hospital are a bit confused.
Well, mine are pretty straightforward as it happens.
Your what, Sergeant?
My relations in the hospital, my young nephew's on the staff here.
Is that so?
Yes, you probably know him, Dr. Connolly.
Dr. Connolly is your nephew.
Yeah, my brother's a young fella. Bit of a daft bugger, really.
I don't know.
Always up to some sort of tomfoolery.
Excuse me just for a moment, will you?
Dr. Mortimer, to the common room. Emergency, emergency, emergency.
I need to contact Dr. Mortimer.
What for?
I've prescribed the wrong treatment.
The wrong treatment?
Yes, for matron, for matron's condition.
Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Dr. Mortimer said something about a drink.
A drink? Oh, yes, of course, Sergeant. You must have a large whiskey.
Oh, no, Doctor, I'm on duty. I'll have a small one.
A small one, right? No, Sergeant. You must have a large one.
I'll have a small one.
Bonnie to Mortimer, Bonnie to Mortimer.
What's going on?
I prescribed the wrong treatment.
The wrong treatment. Look, Sir Willoughby was in the middle and introduced me to the dentist. When your stupid voice came over the piano, I was yelling, emergency.
Yes, I was just telling Sergeant Connolly that, wasn't I, Sergeant Connolly?
You're supposed to be giving the sergeant a drink.
I have just given Sergeant Connolly a drink.
Well, I'm glad to give the sergeant a drink then.
I wouldn't say no to a small double. Hey.
On you. Walk east. Goodbye. Right then, isn't he sweet? Yes. Now then, what's the emergency and where's the matron got to?
That's the emergency.
What's wrong with you, Hubert?
He's prescribed the wrong treatment.
That's right, Sergeant Connolly. Well, thank you very much, Sergeant Connolly. Water or soda, Sergeant Connolly.
Stop shouting, Hubert.
I wasn't shouting Hubert, I was shouting Dr. Connolly.
I say, I found my own way back, old boy.
I have a splash of soda.
A splash of soda, right?
I'll get back to my lecture.
No, you can't, David. You've got to stay here and give Sergeant Connolly his soda.
All right then. Say when, Sergeant.
Say when, Sergeant Connolly.
Say when, Sergeant Conley. I'm sorry, if you could get a cloth.
Dr. Connolly's uncle.
Uncle! For God's sake!
I can apologize.
Can I have a go then, hey?
I've been working very long hours recently.
Yes, he's gifted. He did 6 operations before breakfast.
Oh, did they all survive?
Did they all survive? Same brain, sir.
No! Heavens!
Oh, I do apologize.
Dr. Bond has been working very long hours recently too.
How many operations has he performed?
How many operations?
How much longer is your matron going to be?
Yes, I think we better go and see where Matron is. Find Matron.
No!
That was a stupid thing to do.
Yes, great, wasn't it, hey?
And why the blazes is everybody shouting?
Shouting? Was I shouting?
And where's Dr. Bunny gone?
Oh, we got called away on an emergency. Didn't you hear his beeper go?
No, I didn't.
I mean, marvellous, they're so silent.
Look, if your matron's not going to get here, I'll go down to Casualty and find her myself.
No, Matron is coming.
But when?
When, yes, well, I'll go and find Matron. Yes, I will, yes.
Dr. Mortimer!
I say, old boy, this is all in the National Health, you know, hey? It's all right. It's not inside
Does
joke.
anyone think of the Mortimer for heaven's sake?
I've probably gone for a refill, hey?
A refill?
He's going to find matron for me.
Matron?
What is everybody playing at in this hospital?
What a sport, old boy!
Where has that idiot got to?
He's got the tall, curly-haired idiot and the silver-haired, blabbling idiot, eh?
There's been some kind of emergency, Sir Willoughby.
You can say that again. I've already delivered 3 versions of my introductory speech.
Oh dear.
And the delegates are on their 2nd coffee break, and not 1 word of the lecture yet.
I'll go and keep the junior health minister happy.
It's not a question of keeping him happy, it's a question of making him happy.
Leave him to me.
I say, that tall, curly-haired idiot doesn't turn up. I'm very good at making funny speeches, eh?
I simply don't believe it.
I like the squirty bits best, don't you, eh? Do you want to have a go, eh?
No.
I wonder what to lead on first next, eh?
Okay, that's right. How do you do, Sergeant?
Sergeant Connery, West End Central.
No, don't come too close. There's been a case of gangrene in the hospital, and I haven't had time to wash my hands this morning.
Where's that police sergeant? I'm sorry, sir. We would have been surprised to see each other.
So I've noticed. And nobody told me there was going to be 2 matrons.
Nobody told me either that. Question is, the matron is, she's ear, nose, and throat matron. Surgical matron. What do ear, nose, and throat matron have to say exactly?
Well, I was about to confess.
Oh, about the young girl on the window ledge.
Yes, we were just laughing around, Sergeant. It was just a bit of a cuddle.
Matron, I witnessed the incident, and you were struggling with the girl.
Oh, no, not struggling, just cuddling. I had a wee bit too much Christmas punch, and it went to the head, you know.
That's her, the throat.
I say, are there balloons up top, eh?
So you won't be pressing any charges against the young lady, Sergeant?
Well, I'd just like to have a word with the vicar about it first.
The vicar?
Yes, the young lady informed me that there was a vicar present during the entire episode.
I don't remember any vicar. Do you remember any vicar, Major and Sergeant?
Oh, no, ear, nose, and throat.
No, there was no vicar.
Okay, there was, eh? The clergyman. With gout and piles. Remember, eh?
Look, I won't keep the vicar a minute. I presume he's a patient in the hospital here, is he?
Well, it won't be necessary, will it, Sergeant?
You better go.
Look, matron, as soon as I get to talk to the vicar, the sooner I'll be on my way.
Yes, well,
You better go and find the vicar. Get the vicar. Find vicar. Well, Sergeant, if you're perfectly satisfied.
I still don't quite understand.
No. Don't come too close, Sergeant. I've been in the typhoid wing all morning.
Typhoid?
Yeah, it's totally under control.
Good.
But I'm not too sure about the Legionnaire's disease.
I still don't understand how the pair of you managed to end up with your arms in a sling.
What do you think?
you ran out of balloons, did you?
About to tell me, matron, how you managed to damage your arm.
Yes, I got that in the second session.
The second session?
Yes, what you witnessed on the window ledge with ear, nose, and throat was the first session.
I still don't quite follow.
You confused me, Sergeant.
You be quiet, it's time for your enema.
Good morning, and the top of the morning to you, Sergeant. Begone.
Good morning, vicar.
Come in, Vicar, and join the congregation, eh?
Don't come too close, by the way, Vicar. Sergeant, me gout and me piles are beginning to spread.
Oh, this is an unhealthy hospital.
Now then, Vicar.
That's right, my son. I mean, my daughter.
Sergeant would want to know if you can corroborate whether you were...
The sergeant can speak for himself, matron. Can you corroborate that the young lady involved on the incident on the window ledge had no criminal intent?
Oh, yea, verily.
There you are, then, Sergeant.
Right, so I can conclude my inquiries then and bring the young lady down to the police station.
Oh, thank you, Sergeant.
And you put in a call to Dr. Bonnie to join us in reception.
Yes, I'll put in the call, Sergeant.
And make sure it's an urgent call.
Oh, it'll be an urgent call, all right.
And you make sure that Dr. Bonnie looks after that stepdaughter of yours.
Yes, Sergeant.
Let us spray. I'll never forgive you for this, David.
How's Uncle Tom gone?
Honey, why did you never tell us that you had an uncle in the police force?
Well, it didn't seem relevant at the time.
Bloody Poe.
I left my...
I think Matron is just starting the third session.
Oh my, Dr. Mortimer. That was a rather sudden.
No time for levity. My whole career is on the line.
David, the delegates are getting restless. Dr. Polly, have you seen my husband?
I think he's just popped out for a while.
Really? But if you see him before I do, tell him the delegates are getting restless.
I am getting going down to the police station, and after that you're going to have to give me a damn good explanation.
It's all right, he's playing the sheriff of Nottingham now, eh? I say, well, all those blues up top, eh?
Honey, return Mr. Leslie from whence he came. I just hope my 200 urologists are still in the bill.
When do I get my 200 quid?
When you return Mr. Leslie from whence he came.
Right. Off we go.
Oh, no, I'm still waiting for my wife on the double bed.
You're off to see your friends in Seaward, old man.
Well, in that case, I'll take this with me. I'll soon lighten the old codgers up, eh?
Off we go.
It's only me, matron.
Mr. Mortimer, I was told to come up here, but there was a police sergeant waiting to interview me.
Yes, there was, but he went away totally satisfied. You could return to duty.
Oh, really not quite up to that. I'm feeling very drowsy.
Yeah, well, you've had 100 mils of Largactil.
I thought it was 50.
Oh, whatever. Just
Mortimer, there's pandemonium going on out there.
Oh, yes, sir, will.
Come and start your lecture or we'll have a riot.
Yes, sir. Have that, sir. Your Honor.
Matron, may I remind you that this common room is for doctors.
I've had 50 or 100, I don't know really which. Oh, I need air. Oh, oops. Oh.
Right, get that uniform off. There's no time for me. Lord hell has broken out down below. Dr. Mortimer to the common room.
Honey, I think you owe me an explanation.
Of course.
Well,
Well,
you interfered with me just now.
yes, I know.
And then you said, oh, hell had broken loose down below.
Yes, all hell has broken loose down below in me. That's why I interfered with you. Morning to Mortimer. No, it's just when I saw you were unavailable, I couldn't resist myself.
What's my uniform doing in here?
Ah, well, you see, when I found you were unavailable, I decided to take your uniform home to bed and cuddle it there.
Under my uniform?
Yes, I suppose you think that's very foolish of me.
Oh, I don't.
You don't?
I think it's very, very moving.
No!
Now I better go and get some sleep.
Yes, have several.
I think it might be in order for you to come and tuck me in.
Yes, you go up to bed and I'll join you. I'll be with you in a moment.
Oh, you? Oh,
Dr. Mortimer, come in wherever the hell you are. Thank God!
You're supposed to be at West End Central Police Station.
Now listen.
Look, it was bad enough going in with my trousers rolled up and wearing this wig.
Never mind that now. All hell has broken loose down in the security office.
Yeah, well, look, Sir Willoughby Drake has taken over my speech.
It's been an absolute disaster, and the security office has been taken over by my mother.
Your mother?
Yes, we were all just leaving to get into the ambulance when Mother arrived with the Christmas puddings.
Pudding?
Yes, for the hospital Christmas party. Mother always supplies the puddings, the mince pies, and the crackers.
Oh, shut up. Just get rid of her.
But I can't get rid of her. She introduced herself to the sergeant, who introduced her to Leslie, who thinks she's met her long-lost granny.
Oh, my God. You just have to deal with it.
How can I deal with it? The sergeant shouting and roaring, Leslie's laughing and crying, and Mother's fainted.
Oh, no. What are you doing back here?
I prefer it here.
You've got to return to your ward.
Certainly not. It's full of old codgers, eh?
No way.
Look, never mind him. You've got to go down and tell my mother the truth.
Look, I've got to deal with Drake.
Oh, are you still having problems with that Spaniard, are you?
Dr. Bonnie.
Look, it's the wife.
Sergeant said, if you're not back within 2 minutes, he's going to arrest both you and Leslie.
What about Mother?
Oh, she's having a cup of tea.
A cup of tea?
I'll have mine whatever way it comes.
Mr. Leslie, will you please go?
Oh, but I've gone already this morning.
Well, go again.
Oh, no, not again.
Is Mother all right?
Oh, she's fine. She and Leslie are getting on like a house on fire.
Fine, I can get back to my lecture.
No, you can't. You've got to go down to the security office and tell the sergeant and who Leslie's father is.
Well, they know who her father is. It's you, and they think it's grand.
But I can't go on.
Oh, Dr. Bonnie, please, you must.
Yes, you must.
This isn't the time to break it to Leslie. She's only just found you.
But I've got my mother to worry about now, as well as the police sergeant.
Oh, Hubert, don't think I'm ungrateful for what you've already done. You've been magnificent. More than magnificent.
Well, did what I had to do.
You've been a revelation to me.
Have I?
In fact, you've touched me here.
Look, you don't hang around, do you?
find out what happened.
Well, in the first place, Matron showed up in the security office.
You know, what happened in the second place?
Well, in the second place, when she said she was the one that was pushed off the window ledge, the sergeant seemed to hit the roof.
I can imagine that.
And then he said he's going to come back up here and question both the matrons again.
What?
And he's probably going to charge me for attempted murder.
Oh, poor baby.
Poor baby, look, you better go and find him in the attic room. Upstairs here. This is one.
Mother! You shouldn't be here!
Nonsense, if young lass said it's not a bother with the police. She needs her grandmother.
No. Things are not what they seem, Mother.
I know, I didn't think you had it in you, Hubert.
Mother!
And I'm so pleased. It was a nice girl, like yours taste.
Thank you.
Look, I hate to break up this family gathering, but if the sergeant and matron find Leslie here, oh my God, sergeant and matron are getting out of the lift now.
Oh my God!
You know, I wasn't able to go.
Get back in there.
Don't tell me. You're Mother Goose, are you?
I'm Dr. Bonnie's mother.
Hey, what?
Just a moment, sergeant. Well, look, nurse, get Mr. Leslie back into that bathroom.
Yes, and take Mother with you.
Oh, I don't want to go to the bathroom.
You'll only put your foot in it, Mother. And Mr. Les, you get in there with Mother.
Is she a real mother or a blues up top mother?
Get in there.
Within a moment, sergeant. Get rid of Leslie. Quick. Just a moment, sergeant. Come on.
No.
Right.
We'll soon get to the bottom of this, matron.
I can assure you there are no other matrons in this hospital.
Oi, where's that daughter of yours, Dr. Bonnie?
Oh, she's just this moment gone down to the security office,
And
Sergeant.
who's that?
Yeah, who is that, doctor?
Poor old Mr. Leslie. There.
Mr. Leslie?
Yes, the very same. Excuse me.
You mean the old boy who was sitting in the wheelchair just now?
The very same. Excuse me.
Hang on a second. He was jumping up and down 5 minutes ago.
Yes, that's what gave him the cardiac arrest.
Poor old fellow.
No. Mrs. Leslie has taken it very badly, hasn't she, Dr. Bonnie?
Oh, yes. He came in with gout. We operated for piles, and now he's had a heart.
Yes, right.
Mrs. Leslie was taken down to the mortuary.
Hang on a second. One of the other doctors can take Mr. Leslie down to the mortuary. I want you and Dr. Bonnie to stay here and answer a few questions I have about Matron and Dr. Bonnie's daughter.
You naughty pussy! You've met pussy, haven't you?
Mr. Leslie in the corridor.
Do you mind if I go and spend a penny?
Nobody will be spending a penny here. Not you, and not you. Let's try and get some sense out of something here. Matron?
Yes, I'm fine.
More live tomorrow, sergeant.
Matron, can I have your undivided attention, please? Thank you. Matron? Matron?
She's in no state to be questioned, sergeant.
Matron? Can you confirm that you are the only matron employed in this hospital?
I think you'll have to wait till after Christmas, sergeant.
God almighty. Matron?
Oh, I'm all ears, Hubert.
Hubert?
I don't think you're going to get much sense out of matron, sergeant.
I haven't been getting much sense out of anybody in this place.
I resent that.
Especially you two gentlemen.
Us?
It occurs to me that if anybody should know how many matrons are employed in this hospital, it's you two.
Well, we do. There are 3 matrons. There's ear, nose, and throat matron. There's surgical matron. And there's pathological matron.
Really? Because she thinks there's only one matron.
Well, she would, wouldn't she? I mean, she's pathological.
And I suppose Mr. Leslie will be walking on water next, will he?
Dr. Mortimer.
And you have a few questions to answer too. Oi, come back here.
Dr. Mortimer, what the place is going on in here?
Oh, I told you it was another emergency, Sir Willoughby. Matron suffered a collapse. She has these fits.
Matron has fits.
Yeah, and stark, brought on by overwork.
And has Dr. Bonny suffered a collapse too?
Yes, brought on by Dr. Mortimer.
Well, I have to tell you that in your absence I concluded your possible lecture for you.
Oh, I'm awfully sorry, Sir Willoughby.
Yes, enjoyed myself enormously.
I can't apologize. You did?
Yes, excellent speech, Mortimer.
Oh.
David. Sir David.
Thank you, sir. Let me get you a drink. Yes.
Well, I don't mind if I do, actually. And that was a brilliant idea of yours. The way you introduced your speech really made the delegates sit up and pay attention, especially the junior minister for health. Great idea, the rolled-up trousers and the wig. In fact, I think I might use that for my closing address to the delegates. What about that? Rolled-up trousers. It really made such an impression. The funny wig, yes, I need that. Thank you. Excellent. Thank you. Cheers. My first today. Fellow delegates from around the world, may I thank you from the heart of my bottle.
You're approaching the last turn.
I'm in chase by that police sergeant.
You're supposed to be dead.
What's more of this? I will be, eh? Has she kicked the bucket too, eh?
No. You get back in that bathroom.
Well, I've been in there half the morning, doctor.
Well, spend the other half. Go on in there.
Not again.
Go on.
Matron.
Come on, we've got to make sure that the police sergeant doesn't question Matron. Give me a hand. What are friends for?
Oh, haven't noticed much friendship so far today.
David, darling,
Oh, yes.
Sir Willoughby was absolutely thrilled with you.
Thank you.
Good heavens, why is Matron in a wheelchair?
No trick questions, please.
Hey, Dad!
Can't you stay away for 5 minutes?
Mother, you should go home.
How nice to see you, Mrs. Bonny. What are you doing in the hospital?
Just stick to how nice to see you, please.
Mother, it's tea time.
This is more important than tea. Dad, I just want to let you know you needn't come with me to the police station.
I need...
No! Grant's going to come with me instead.
Mother, you shouldn't get involved.
No, Mrs. Bonny, you shouldn't get involved.
Oh, I don't know who knows what or who doesn't know what, but I think you all ought to know that Uncle Tom is on his way here looking for Mr. Leslie.
What?
Uncle Tom? Who's Uncle Tom?
Never mind, he's just one of the bad guys. Look, you take Matron and dump her somewhere, anywhere.
Off you go, Matron. Woo!
Ah, Sergeant.
Right, where's Mr. Leslie?
The sergeant's run paging about looking for us. Hello, Sergeant.
Lovely. Now they're all here. I was just inquiring about Mr. Leslie. And you might like to know, madam, I've just been chasing your late husband up and down the corridors of this hospital. And your late husband was doing at least 20 miles an hour.
It's a miracle.
Oh, don't give me that.
Really, Sergeant, chasing an old man like that. You'd give him a heart attack.
Oh, he survives them all right.
My dear, you're not married to Mr. Leslie, are you?
Mother, please wait downstairs.
Yes, and take your granddaughter with you.
But I must say, Mrs. Bonny, I think it's wonderful the way you haven't let the news about Leslie upset you.
Well, I was a bit surprised at first. Look, the only person we have to break it to really gently is Dr. Bonny's wife. Gilbert's wife. It's all right, Gran. Mum explained to me that my dad was a married man.
Dr. Bonny?
Right. Which of you was going to explain the end of this fairy tale to me?
Gilbert, you haven't been covering up the wife as well, have you?
I've lost track of what I've
Dad, I think you owe it to me to introduce me to your wife.
No, there's no need to introduce you to my wife, Les.
Yes, there is.
No,
Dad.
there isn't,
Well,
Leslie.
why not?
Because they're divorced.
Divorce.
Yes, it was a quickie. They don't call him Speedy Gonzales for nothing.
Well, that's great. Well, now there's nothing to stop me seeing you or Gran every day now. As has not been the best day of your life, Dad.
Well, Sergeant, as my wife isn't concerned of any of this, I think she'd like to go home.
Your wife can go home, doctor, as soon as I've had a few answers answers to some questions that I have. Like, why Matron Pathological had a 6-inch syringe stuck in her backside. Why ear, nose and throat and surgical suffered similar injections and then disappeared off the face of the earth. Why Dr. Bonnie has a wife he knows nothing about. A mistress he calls Miss Tate, Miss Leslie, Mrs. Leslie and Mrs. Tate. And a mother he calls Pussy. Why the doctors in this hospital seem to be able to make patients rise amazingly from the dead. And at the same time, they don't even know if the other patients are COD, DOA, or hit by a number 34 BUS. There seems to be some permanent pantomime rehearsal ongoing in this hospital, running concurrently with some vicar's tea party. And why the name Leslie seems to cover all forms of life. Unbalanced punks, neurotic dogs. Why the name, if you have the name Leslie or Tate, all your relations seem to have suffered fatal climbing accidents in the Himalayas. If you have the same aforementioned names of Leslie or Tate, you don't seem to know who your mother or father is. And why I'm beginning to think you're all a bunch of baskets.
What was the first question again, Sergeant? I said, Doctor, is it safe to come out yet? Okay. Nice to see you again, Sergeant.
Right, over here.
Listen, Rosemary, you've got to be quick. Time has come to tell you the truth about Leslie.
Oh, Dr. Mortimer, no.
Look, we
We know
can't
the
keep
truth about Leslie.
Yeah, we can't keep it up any longer. Look, Rosie, prepare yourself for a shock.
What is it, David?
Look, this young woman,
Hey, open the door.
it's stuck, Sergeant. Look, this young woman's father is.
He's the priest.
Yeah.
That's who he is.
Look, this young woman
Yes?
is mine.
Yours!
Yes.
What's
Yes.
going on over here?
We sent for maintenance, Sergeant.
When you say yours,
Who are mine and Nurse Tate.
when you say yours and Nurse Tate,
Well, look, don't blame her. I was young, handsome, virile.
are you telling me that?
Yes, but she couldn't help herself.
But you did.
Maintenance on its way,
What are
Sergeant.
you trying to pull?
Pull.
My mum wouldn't have had an affair with a vicar.
21 years ago, Rosemary.
Even when you were a curate, she wouldn't have fought for you. Dr. Bonnie's my dad, isn't he? He's kind and lovable and sensitive and generous and he's a hero. You're nothing but a pompous twit.
Pop a twin.
You don't even look like you.
Thank God.
You could be my dad.
Wish I wasn't, but I bloody well am.
Leslie, darling.
There.
I've never seen anything like that.
Tell me he's lying, Mum.
Leslie,
Tell me
darling.
he's lying. Dr. Bonnie's my dad, isn't he?
Leslie.
It's got to be Dr. Bonnie.
Of course I am. Much better to stick to the truth, my dear.
What?
Thank you, David, but there's no need to take on my responsibility.
Isn't there?
No.
I knew it. Oh, did I? My dad doesn't tell lies.
Certainly not. Well, anyway, David, I appreciate what you try to do, but I can cope, and I'm quite happy with the situation as it is.
Well, if you're happy, you
I am.
and if Nurse Tate is happy,
She is.
And I'm happy.
but I just thought I was in a better position to provide for the girl. That was all.
It was a most unselfish gesture on your part, David.
Quite unlike you, David.
Yes, but I thought I should bring Hubert a helping hand.
Well, we don't need the vicar's money.
Definitely not.
Oh, I don't know. A small donation wouldn't go amiss.
If you don't open this door, I'm going to bite it down.
It's all right, Sergeant. We're still discussing maintenance.
Yes, well, I suppose I could be a sort of uncle to the girl.
Thank you, David. Well, I think it's down to the police station, and then down to our house for a cup of tea, Mother.
Great. Oh, I'd make a nice cup of tea, Les. Come on, Gran.
Well, after you, Mrs. Bond.
Oh, Hubert. Is that a proposal?
Well, I lost out 21 years ago. I'm not going to make the same mistake again.
You've got some explaining to do, Your Reverence.
Oh, well, let's go and mingle with the delegates first.
Just a moment. David, that girl's eyes are brown.
So what?
Huber's are blue, and so are Nurse Tate's. Impossible with a baby with brown eyes.
Well, I'm sure there are medical exceptions.
And the girl's wide mouth.
I'm telling you, I noticed that.
And she's so sensationally good looking.
Do you think so? No, she's only ordinary.
David, it was reassuring to know you were human once.
What do you mean, what?
You've got very stodgy lately.
Stodgy me?
You used to be much more fun when you had the odd affair.
It's a terrible thing to say.
You stopped about 10 years ago, didn't you?
Well, I don't know.
I do. That's when you went off the boil with me, too.
Off the boil?
Now, I'm not suggesting for one moment you go back to the days of the sluice room.
Rosemary.
But a little more activity at home would do us both the power of good. Now, let's go and mingle with the delegates.
I'm a very lucky man, Rose.
And I'm a very lucky woman, darling.
No.
Oh, yes. What do you think Dr. Bonnie and I were doing when you were in the sluice room?